Hi guys. I'm here in my room right now and the lighting is pretty bad. Um, but I just want to record a video today on just making the best of situations. So I'm not feeling very well right now. I feel sick, and I guess I'm just thinking about how I can be mad about the situation, or I can try to make the best of it. That might sound kind of weird because a lot of times I'm like, alright, I'm sick. What can I do? Like I can't do anything anyway, so just give up. But the reality is, like, there's so many things that you can learn and do just because you're limited in a certain area. Yeah, i.e. physically. I still, like, I didn't make my apartment perfect, but I tidied up for 30 minutes. And I feel so much better and more motivated to, like, make myself some healthy drinks and things that will help me feel better. And I guess in the past I would have just, like, had that all or nothing thinking, where it's like, okay, either I'm full of energy or I have no energy. And actually, I used to race like that too. If I was sick, I would be like 1 minute slower. And, like, realistically, each time you have a cold, like, it doesn't always necessarily make you that much slower. But I think mentally I was like, so, yeah, I feel like I'm also using this as an opportunity to learn about things that can actually make me better. A lot of times I get frustrated with being sick, and I'm like, screw it, I'm just eating a protein. And I think I realized that more and more I'm learning that I'm in control of my own life, even though there's all these external influences and things that happen that you can't control. Our choices are always in our control. So it's really empowering to think like that, because maybe you won't feel amazing right away, but that change in attitude of making the best of situations ultimately will lead to a much better life. And I believe those external things will start getting better as well. You won't be facing as many things, or you'll be able to deal with them much easier. So yeah, I guess my hope is that I won't get sick as much in the future by changing my attitude and generally dealing with external situations differently. So yeah, so I'm learning a lot right now about different remedies for colds that are natural, and it feels good to be, like, trying these things out and just seeing what works. And I'm also trying not to beat myself up, because I know one of the reasons I was sick is, like, just, like, other choices that I made that might not have been the best. Like, I know around my time of the month, my immune system slowed, and I was eating a lot of cookies last night, and I think that the sugar just lowered my immune system, and then also letting myself get stressed out by a family member. So yeah, anyway, but I have to learn to forgive myself and trust that next time I can deal with this hopefully a little bit better. It won't be perfect, but yeah, you learn from each thing that you do. And also something that yesterday I think made me kind of stressed out is I had written a list at work of things I wanted to do, like, in order. And I have to be really careful when I write a list. I realize, like, it's really funny because on one end it's very empowering, and on the other end it's like, I guess it's the ultimate, like, I can feel a lot of pressure, and sometimes things happen that aren't in my control, and then I'm like, alright, I didn't get this thing on the list done, and it makes me feel like a lot of pressure to get it done. Like, as soon as I write it, it's like, alright, I gotta do this. And so I'm trying to find a balance with that, because I really love crossing things off, checking things off, and I think it's better for me just to operate. It's really, this is something I'm learning, it's really about your thoughts. To a certain degree, you can modify the thing that's causing you struggles, but at the same time, it's your thinking. So it's not realistic to think that a list is causing me stress or a list is causing me to become a perfectionist. Are there things I can change? Sure, I can maybe I can write my list in more general terms, like maybe write different wording, like things that I prioritize instead of things I need to do, right? Because some days you can't do everything. But I think the biggest thing is going to be my thinking too. It's not thinking to myself, as soon as I write this, I have to get it done. And same applies in a lot of areas. I think like with food, like if I tell myself having this cookie in the house, I'm gonna eat it. Well, probably, or like cookies, because one cookie is not not a bad thing. But I think really our thoughts can really be empowering and not empowering. So anyway, like I love writing this, and I think I just have to be so aware of like not putting pressure on myself, and at the same time not be afraid of the list, because it's not that'll make or break you. And at the same time, I need to remember that my source of joy, where I really get peace, is not purely from the list. It's from my relationship with God and understanding that He's the one who can really help me keep my sanity, and not necessarily always conscious of talking and that, but just knowing that peace that lives in me and that love that He gives to me, and I can talk to Him, and whenever I want, I can connect with that. But just understanding that it lives in me, and I don't have to live in this place of stress and chaos, and letting this list, in essence, like have power over me, because I am free. Like that's the beauty about God, is that we really are free. And lately I've been worrying about some money and just things that really aren't worth worrying about. And I think just remembering, like, who's in charge. Like, do I really, if I think I'm in charge of making sure, like, I have food and money and everything I need, then it's very stressful. But if I can it's like I'm taking some control, but at the same time, I'm trusting the results to God. And if I can trust that He's in charge and He's taking care of me, and I sort of have that freedom to like go play in the playground and do whatever I need to do, then I will have that peace and less worry too. So I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling right now, but just a few things have been on my heart, and just like, I guess I might make it sound small, but these are really huge things for me, like the list thing and the pressure, and finding that balance is so hard. If anyone yet has a perfectionist tendency, you'll understand that difficulty of striking a balance. And but like I just think we can't give up. Like I can't just like stop thinking about things I want to do so I can avoid that pressure. Like I think at some point you have to, maybe it's inviting God into it and asking Him, like, how should I think about this? How should I approach this? This is what I would like to do. And just not giving up, because I really believe that as hard as it is, like, I've been through a lot of hardships, and I know that it will work out. And I just crave that freedom. And I think when you prioritize something, like, it will happen. And just believing that and declaring it and not being afraid. And another thing I've been worried about is just slow down. Oops, sorry, my nose is funny. Because of his just aggression towards other dogs, and I think I've decided I'm just gonna pray about it, like, every day, just like I did with this taco situation, and just trust that if I just pray every day, I pray whenever I feel worried, and just God will help me and give me wisdom and be careful. Okay, bye for now.